3/4 inch. We got some over there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and build 4 forms for these headboards. One of them is gonna be at 76 inches and the other should be at 60, 3 at 60, but we wanna make it at least an inch on each side bigger to accommodate cutting whenever we cut, okay? So these are our templates that we created. We want to make sure that we have enough room so we have extra room to cut just in case. There's our slabs already cleaned out, ready to go. You can see how clean the bark is taken off. Looks really good. And then here's our melamine. What we're gonna do is our strips are right here, cut and ready. Here's all our strips for our borders. We're gonna go ahead and silicone, or some people use white Alex Fast Dry caulk, but we're gonna border these up and we're gonna make them an inch on each side bigger to accommodate cutting size. After that, then we're gonna transition these to the 3mm plastic on the floor, and we're gonna pretty much put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that way then we can start our pouring process. Just want to show you guys what I did right here. So sometimes if you don't want to cut your mold, like me, I didn't want to cut it like right here and just waste this piece. So I was just like, I'm going to reuse this mold. What I did to find my line to pop in brad nails was I went ahead and just put a low light screw, and I went ahead and popped a line under it. I counted, it's 31 inches from here to the edge here. So I did the same thing on the other side and popped a line, so now I can just brad nail it and see that it will go right here in the middle of this piece of the mold and it'll clamp down pretty good. So we finally got the molds done. There you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way over there, that's the king, 3 queens. I made sure, because here's the thing, when you're pouring epoxy, you never know what's gonna happen. So I siliconed on every strip of border. I siliconed underneath it, on the outside and on the inside, and I brad nailed everywhere around the perimeter from the underside and from the sides right there. I went ahead and put 2 of them on every 4 corners of each one. We use black silicone so we can see what we're doing, and there you go. I'm excited to see how this thing's gonna turn out, and excited to show it to you guys once it's done. Just like that. How we seal that wood. You want it real thick. Okay, cedar is really porous, so you really want to make sure you get in there very good, very good. Inside these cracks especially, these I went ahead, flipped it under, and sealed it. Just y'all, look at that. Anyways, so we got a couple of them to do. We're gonna seal all these up. Then we're gonna cut to fit. Make sure we're gonna sand the edges once this is dried up, because I don't have time to cut and then pour today. So I'll have to come back and sand. But it is gonna look beautiful. It's gonna be amazing. Pretty excited, guys. All right. So just finished up sealing these pieces. Okay, they're all sealed up. You can kind of see it in the glare right there. They are all sealed up. They look great. This one especially is very, very porous. And I think this is like a different type of cedar. I'm not sure. Looks like Eastern. Anyways, so guys, we just finished up sealing all these up. The next step after this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab these templates, the templates that we made right there, and we're gonna lay them out. After these are all dried up, we're gonna go and cut our fittings into here. So we're gonna cut our slabs and put them into our mold. We're gonna clamp it down, and then we're gonna start pouring. You can tell we have a whole bunch of epoxy over there, and we have 3 more boxes coming in today. Talking about these templates, this is what it's used for. You can kind of see what you want to do. What I like to do is put my slabs on the ground and kind of tweak it to see what form I like for the design. I don't really like the straight, so I'm gonna go a little crooked, you know, whatever. So see, easier to see. I went ahead and I'm test fitting this one. I'm gonna do a big one last, but I'm test fitting this one, and I'll show you what I do to figure those out. If once you cut an end, we use our templates right here, and I went ahead and fit it right in the middle, just like you saw in the real form, and then I cut it. Okay, but now this chunk right here from the piece of slab that I cut, I want to reuse it. And so what I'm doing here is, hang on real quick, put this down. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm looking at it and I want it to go from here to here. So what I did was I marked my corner and I penciled in here and here. There's a pencil mark here, there's a pencil mark here, and a pencil mark here. And then what I do is I turn it around and I pop a line into it, and then there's my cutout. Okay, easy to see, easy to do, and it works really, really well. So that's the piece that'll fit in there. Okay, guys, so all our slabs are in the mold. There they are. That's what they look like. All clamped in, ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and start pouring these bad boys. The thing is this air filtration system. What I like to do is run it for about 25 minutes. It's very, very powerful. It'll grab all those particles out of the air. We're gonna close the garage doors and we're gonna see what it does. So right here, anywhere in my area there's not an industrial planer. So what I had to do was create a giant router sled, and it turned out to be really, really efficient. I did my first one yesterday. There it is. It looks real good. It's smooth, flat. Love this. We embedded rocks in it to give it a river scene, but it looks phenomenal. And then so we got a couple more. We busted them out of the mold. This is that transparent one. Let's go in here real quick. Don't mind the mess. This is the all black one that we did right here. A little bit of dust. There's the all black one. And here's that blue one. Turned out really nice. This is the back side. That's the front. For another time. Alright guys, so we finished all these headboards. They are done, they're inside. So let's take a look at what we got. These, maybe if you guys want, I can do a video on how to build these cheese boards. Just let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you guys want to know how I build these right here. This one's really cool. It's got a translucent look to it, about 70%, and a flat black bottom. And this, of course, black walnut. Very, very cool. Looks good. But anyways, we're back to these headboards. They are all done. So I have to pull the tape off of that guy right there. But we call this the rock board. And we have an all black one. That's the king one, the rock board. We have a Bora blue, and we have a ghost one. It's kind of like a see-through with blues and other colors in there. So I pulled this out. I flood coated it last night, and we still have to remove the tape. Show you guys, see all the drips right there? That's gonna completely disappear. Okay, that's the beauty of using tape. Doesn't matter what type of tape you use. I just used just masking tape. You can use painter's tape, but yeah, just see how the drips are coming right off. That's what I love. Just comes right off. Okay, and then some people, like, you don't have to retape it. I've used 2 applications on with this same exact piece of tape. So what I mean is I put it on the bottom because I was sealing it, and then I went ahead and I left it on after it was done sealing. I flood coated it, and then watch, now that I'm taking it off, sometimes it does that, but you can remove that. But you see how nice? No drips, nothing. Looks good. Just really, really smooth. But yeah, I just wanted to show you these boards. We are done with them, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna install hardware on the back. We'll get to that.
guys for staying tuned and watching my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this how-to. I want to put out more content out there, so I hope you guys subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and you guys have a good one.